Okay, so this is a free response question from 2009, an actual AP test. And we're going to go through it. There are a couple things I'm going to let you guys do on your own, but we'll just go through and look at how to do these conversion factors. So in this one it says anaerobic methane digesters have been used for years to reduce energy costs on farms throughout Europe and on some large farms in the United States. These operate by using anaerobic bacteria to break down animal waste. During this process, which typically uses a tank heated to about 100, which is not that hard to do, that speeds up the reactions. Raw manure is broken down and methane is produced. Methane can then be used to generate electricity or produce heat. So we have a dairy farm with 500 cows. The cost of installing the digester is approximately $400,000. So assume that a farm uses 800,000 kilowatt hours of electricity each year, and that cost is 10 cents per kilowatt hour. The waste from a single cow can produce 3 kilowatt hours of electricity each day. So first question says, describe the steps by which methane is produced in the digester and can be used to generate electricity. So the methane is burned, and the heat from that burning that is created is used to boil water. The water turns to steam. The steam is used to generate or turn a turbine, which then generates electricity. That's how all electric power plants work. So you've got to have some type of a generator that turns a turbine, and it's usually heat, some kind of movement. So steam has a lot of energy, so it can turn the turbine. Hydropower, so like a dam where you have water, the water turns the turbine. But the turning the turbine generates electricity. Okay, number 2 I'm going to let you guys do on your own. So let's scoot down here to the rest of these. Or part B, you're going to do on your own. Part C says, assuming the cost of electricity remains constant and the farmer starts using the manure from the cows in an anaerobic digester to produce electricity for the farm, calculate the number of kilowatt hours that can be produced in 1 year. So from our data, we have 500 cows on this farm, and each cow can produce 3 kilowatt hours per day. So we're going to make that into a conversion factor. And then there are 365 days per year. So if we multiply 500 times 3 times 365, we'll get 547,500 kilowatts hours per year. Okay, so that's worth 2 points. Make sure on these that you show your work or describe it in words, have the answer, and then units are important. Okay, second part of that says the amount of money the farmer can save in 1 year, not counting the installation cost of the digester, is going to be, we're going to round to the nearest 1,000. So we can have the answer from here, so 547,500 times 10%, or 0.1, so that's the cost of 1 kilowatt hour, so that was up in the top. We now have 54,750. So you could round that up to 5,500, or 55,000, excuse me. And I was thinking I was going to tell you guys one more thing on this, but I can't remember what it is. Okay, and you guys will have calculators, 5-function calculators that you can use. And Roman numeral 3, the amount of time in years that it will take to recover the cost of installing the anaerobic digester on the farm. So it costs $400,000, and we make $55,000 per year. So we divide those two, we get about 7 years, a little over 7 years. Okay, the last one here, so calculate the minimum number of cows the farm would need to produce 800,000 kilowatt hours of electricity per year. So we're going to start with that, 800,000 kilowatt hours per year, and then 1 year, because we want to get days for our cows. So 1 year is 365 days, and then this one is a little bit hard to come up with. They did cows per day over 3 kilowatt hours. So you guys probably wouldn't do a straight line conversion with this. I wouldn't have if I hadn't seen the answer before. So it'll be about 731 cows, because you can't have 0.6 of a cow. So round that up. So anyway, that's how you do those. I'm going to let you guys do the car one, and then if you want me to do another video, or maybe we can get online next week, we can do that as well. So anyway, that's it. Thanks, guys.